Alright, y'all. We are back with another reaction, man. Hope you guys are having a great abundance day. Hope you got a little fruit in today. Because if you haven't, go get you a little fruit. I don't care if you ate candy, whatever, man. Get you a little fruit in, okay? I don't care what you ate, man. Just make sure you get you a fruit. And I'm Grand Rising. And let's go ahead and get into this video, man. Have an abundance day, man. Let's see what's going on.
You are being lied to. No one has ever been to space. There is a theory that suggests we have never explored space due to a transparent barrier surrounding our world. Beyond this barrier, there is no open space or vacuum, but rather water. It may all sound crazy, but in 1962, the U.S. government detonated a few rockets bombs in the sky, allegedly to test the atmosphere's reaction to their explosion. So they want us to believe. However, some claim that they were actually attempting to see if they could break through this invisible barrier. Ironically, this program was called Operation Fishbowl. This theory is fueled by the observation that many have noticed stars appear to twinkle or shimmer through a liquid-like substance when viewed with the naked eye or through a camera. Rocket enthusiasts had also noted that the rockets we have launched seem to encounter an invisible ceiling, creating an effect similar to what one would observe in water. Obviously, the government denies that, so there is no proof. But share the video for a second part. You are being lied to. No one has ever been to space.
I hate when older people try to tell us that we lazy.
Grand afternoon. Look at these pictures, Glow.
This is exactly how to win the spiritual war. There's a lot of wars taking place as you watch this very video, but there's another war going on in a higher realm of existence. A war that nobody talks about, a war that nobody notices, a war that you are taking damage from as you watch this very video. And that war is the war on attention. Awareness and attention is your most valuable spiritual ability. The ability to manipulate, control, and master our attention is what separates us from animals and what makes us human. If you deprive a child of attention, you destroy its life forever. And like a child craves attention from its mother and father, so does your spirit, soul, and self crave attention from you. But the last thing the world wants is for you to pay attention to yourself. So it distracts you, whether it's the fear-mongering media, algorithms that feed off the destruction of your neural networks, consumerism, sports, substances, scandals, sex, or gambling. Everything in our society is built on distracting you from yourself. And so if you want to fight and win in this spiritual war, if you want to attract yourself to yourself, you have to learn to master your ability to be aware and attentive. You have to take back control over your mind, because this is exactly how to win the spirit.
If you feel like the universe is against you and nothing ever goes your way, it's because it is. That's because you're not living in alignment, so let me give you an example. Let's pretend that what you truly value in life and makes you the happiest is singing music and uplifting people. You also have a 9-to-5 that provides you stability, and if you just keep climbing the corporate ladder, you'll be set for life. Now, deep down, you want to quit your 9-to-5 and pursue an artist career. But since you're so scared to lose the stability your 9-to-5 gives you, and you worked very hard for the degree that your parents basically forced you to get, you lied to yourself constantly saying you love your 9-to-5, that you won't get any better, and that an artist career won't give you stability. Although deep down, making music is all you want to do. So the universe listens to that part of you, which is the real you, and it's not going to listen to the part that was created out of fear. This is why in this example, you never get the promotion even though you're working super hard for it. You're unhappy, you have low energy all the time because what actually fulfills you is your music. We all have an inner compass that lets us know exactly what to pursue in life to be the most successful and fulfilled, and you are just not listening to yours. But the universe is, and that's why it's not fulfilling the desires that you want out of fear. If you want to reach your highest spiritual potential, check out the top of my page. If you feel like the universe is against you, nothing.
Are we just finding out about the insane ending of Elvis's life? Elvis abused pretty much any drug you can think of, whether that was tranquilizers, opiates, sleeping pills, hormones, lots and lots of different drugs and different injections given to him by his doctors. Meaning this treatment was enabled. All of these drugs gave him constipation, and so he started abusing laxatives. but he literally could not go to the bathroom. Now, he relied on these drugs so he could keep his energy up while he was performing, but he needed another type of drug to get him to calm down after the performances so he would be able to go to sleep. And this was just like a horrible ongoing cycle. In the last 5 years of his life, he ended up weighing 350 pounds. So this is the healthy calorie intake for a man, like roughly, and Elvis ate 10 to 12,000 calories per day. And he gained most of this weight in 5 years. Because of this, he would lock himself in Graceland and just sit in his room and eat all day long. He hired a nurse whose job was to just bring him the food he wanted. And obviously all of this is super sad, and I feel like he was under so much pressure to be this like beautiful, handsome man. And you know, that is not what society deemed as like sexy. So obviously he was feeling really bad about himself and using food to cope with these feelings. He would eat an entire coconut cake every day, and his mom used to make him coconut cakes, so if you know about his mom. 3 to 4 platters of cheeseburgers per sitting, multiple Fool's Gold loaves per sitting, and this has 9,000 calories in it. And the famous Elvis sandwich, which they would use an entire stick of butter to fry the sandwich in. Part 2 is already up. Also, my Instagram was recently hacked and sold to a magazine company, so here's my new one. Are we just finding out about the insane—
Bro, how is he not, bruh? I'd be full off of one burger, like, dude, stop. Like, come on, man.
Back in the VMAs, Miley Cyrus was hosting VMAs. She was like doing a call out to everybody in the crowd. They're like, oh, we got The Weeknd.
Oh yeah,
we got Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
And then one of them, she said, and this was what made headlines.
Yeah.
Where she said, shout out ASAP Rocker.
Travis Scott, no?
No, not Travis Scott.
Okay.
But remember when she said,
ASAP Rocker, yeah.
Yeah, ASAP Rocker.
Yeah, but
yo.
And then he went like,
yeah, and then ASAP Rocky's like, stop it. So there's a Mandela effect.
What?
With ASAP Rocky. What do you remember?
What he was wearing?
No, not even that. Plot twist, she never said ASAP Rocker.
No.
Yeah, she never said ASAP Rocker.
No.
Everyone from our era, we all remember that shit.
What the f did she say then?
Look, listen.
No, that's gotta be AI.
I like your swoop. The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Yeah.
And they're all cheesed. Remember this?
Yeah.
And ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky. She just said ASAP Rocky. Back in the VMAs, Miley Cyrus was hosting VMAs.
Your favorite celebrities have been alive for a long, long time.
You know, I'm not saying that people can't look similar, but when you're this famous and there's people back in the day who looks exactly like you, it makes you wonder.
Come on,
look,
man.
I
Really?
know people seen this. It literally looks just like him. Great ancestor. That one's a stretch, right? How about your boy Johnny Depp? Oh, what are you doing over there, Justin? Is that your great-great-great-grandpa? Anybody know who that is?
Bruh, how they all
It's just
look
crazy
alike?
how similar these people look.
That's crazy.
It's also crazy how this guy had power back in his day, and he has power in this day, and they look exactly alike.
Something not right.
And not too many people look like that. You're gonna call it Photoshop, right? This one trips me up. You know who that is? Because I know you know who that is.
This
Got
is
more
crazy.
for you.
Dang.
What do you guys think?
Dang.
That's the same freaking person.
Literally.
I bet you there's even more instances than what I could find. Too similar.
Yeah, these celebrities are like time travelers or something, but ain't no way they all look alike from the past. Ain't no way.
So yeah, I agree. People can look similar to each other, but this stuff is just freaky.
Yeah, it's just like, you shouldn't look exactly
By the
like
way, this
that.
video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird. Your favorite...
The secret about Kanye West has been revealed, and it's scary. Some of his fans claim that he looks different in recent photos or videos, suggesting that he might have been cloned, and there might be some truth to this. Experts have conducted facial analyses comparing Kanye's face from 2 years ago to the new one, and they have determined that it doesn't appear to be the same person. However, before this information could be made public, all individuals who knew about it mysteriously disappeared and the data was deleted. There are also statements from a former CIA agent who claims that Kanye will be at a CIA facility until November 1st, and afterward, everything was supposed to be clarified in the public eye. However, the ex-CIA agent believes that it won't be as straightforward as it sounds. Unfortunately, the CIA agent disappeared on the same day he gave the interview and has been reported missing ever since. As a result, nothing can be proven and it remains as mere rumors. I'm putting myself in danger by sharing this, so please follow and share this video for a second part. The secret about Kanye West has been revealed.
Black people, let me tell you this. They're going to tell you to stay indoors. They're going to tell you to put on sunscreen. Don't listen to them. The sun is it's getting hotter. That means you're getting stronger. You're activating more codes. So don't stay indoors. Come out and absorb it all. Come out and absorb it all. Come outside. Exactly. Do not hide. They're going to tell you to stay in, but come outside and take all the energy. Bye. Black people, let me tell you this. They're going to tell you to stay indoors.
How to strengthen the right hemisphere of the brain. Now, I've mentioned this before, but since it's so important and frequently asked, the right hemisphere is responsible for creativity. It's also responsible for manifestation. Now, the system makes you think very logically and it shuts down that part of your brain. The answer is through shadow work, and that means purging of negative energies. But it also has a lot to do with what you're consuming. You have to change your lifestyle if you want this to work, because a lot of the foods we eat also have a huge effect on our minds. Meditation also plays a huge role in this. You can use this technique called transcendental meditation instead of regular meditation. This turns the mind away from the body by focusing on something positive. And then you can even go even further and transcend by turning the soul away from the mind. It is effortless because there is no mental concentration involved. By going beyond the dualistic mind of doubt and beliefs, we can enter the God mind. And that's the whole point of all of this, is hemispherically syncing the mind. I also get asked, what is the God mind? God mind is basically seeing the universe through God's perspective. When thought is absent and the mind is no longer thinking, what we are left with is pure knowing. Similarly, when all negativity is eliminated and you're no longer weighed down by heavy emotions, what's left is pure positivity, aka grace. The grace perspective, which is bliss. It's a blissful consciousness. And this results in a Kundalini awakening, which is actually a state peak of awareness. The only way to activate the dormant DNA cells in the brain is to bring the cerebrospinal fluid up from the base of your spine to the optic thalamus. It is said when the fluid makes contact with your pineal gland, you will activate your third eye and illuminate your crown chakra. What this means is you now have an intensified aura, which is a powerful energy biofield that is located both in and around your body, which protects you from negative energies such as hate and fear and the way other people may project upon you. You will not easily be brought down by other people's lower vibrations. Your electromagnetic field is a shield. This is what it means in the Bible to wear the armor of God. When there is no hate, anger, or fear in your heart and love is present, it will radiate and create an impenetrable torus field. Therefore, you are protected everywhere you go with the Holy Spirit as long as you are forgiving, loving, and accepting and content with your life. So treat others the way you want to be treated. You just have to be a kind soul. And that way you don't get any bad karma. And that's why it's a really good saying that you can run from the cops, but you cannot run from the energy. I'm going to have to go over it in my next video, but there's a reason why they shut down the right hemisphere part of the brain. So now we're no longer fighting bodies of government. We're fighting groups of consciousness that exist because of the system. How to strengthen the right hemisphere of the brain.
All right, y'all. We're going to end it off right there. We're going to have another video coming out soon. This video is going to be short, okay? But we're going to have a lot of videos coming at you today. All right. So, videos is not going to be edited too much, but I cut out some parts. I'll try to cut them out in some videos, but probably not every video. But with all that being said, I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, all that good stuff your way, and make today a good one. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.